Blessings, 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 my sports to the bone people. Back at it again with another video. Thank you all for tuning in. Viewers and subscribers, I didn't remember that the Global Super League is on. I've been locked into the test series. I didn't even remember that the Global Super League is up and running. Well, last night, Guyana Amazon Warriors, they were cut down by Kyle Mayers and his team. Gonna give you a recap of how the game went. We're also gonna be talking Mitchell Starc. Mitchell Starc in an interview, and he was saying that the Sabina Park pitch looks as if it's going to be the most even one that they have been presented with thus far. He also said that, the Australia batting lineup, they are not really familiar with the pink Dukes ball, right? So we'll take a look at that, and we'll also zoom in on England versus India, the return of Jaffa Archer. Yes, my people, his long-awaited return was very good on the first day that he bowled, right? He actually picked up a wicket in the first over. So let's give a listening here and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. All right, let's start Global Super League first. As I am recording this, I think they're actually preparing for another game tonight. But let's just take a look at the scorecard from last night's game. So the Guyana Amazon Warriors, they went up against Rangpur, and the Amazon Warriors, they lost the game by 8 runs, right? So scores in the game, Guyana Amazon Warriors, they were unable to chase 162. They got to 154 all out, right? 154. So let's just go into it. The Rangpur Riders, batting for them, Kyle Mayers coming in at number 3. He made 44 not out. 44 of 31. He had 3 fours and 2 sixes. Strike rate of 141. So Kyle Mayers doing his thing there. And he was supported by, let me see who else got some runs. Kyle Mayers with 44. And we had another player getting 34. Ahmed, he got 34 from 21 with 2 fours and 2 sixes. Right, bowling for Guyana Amazon Warriors, the usual suspect, Goody Kishmoti doing his thing, 2 for 32 from 4. He was supported by Shamar Springer, who got 1 for 38 from his 4. And we also saw Imran Tahir getting 2 for 21 from 4. Now, when it was time for Guyana Amazon Warriors to chase that 162, they lost a couple of, well, not even say a couple. They lost the first wicket cheaply. Gerbaz, he was removed for 8. And Johnson Charles, he actually stayed for a period of time and made 40. His 40 came from 28 balls. He got 5 fours and 2 sixes. Moeen Ali coming in at number 3 also contributed well. He got 27 from 18. Shimran Hetmeyer, before Shimran Hetmeyer, Joel Andrew, he got 14 from 9. 1 4 and 1 6. Shimran Hetmeyer batting at number 5. He got 13 from 18. Sheffield Rutherford getting 19 from 13. Dwayne Pretorius getting 14. Right, so a couple of guys getting starts, but they were unable to deal with the bowling of Khalid Ahmed. Yeah, man. Khalid Ahmed, he got 4 for 36 from his 4. So shout out to him. Kyle Mayers, he bowled 2 overs for 16 runs. Harmeet Singh, he got 1 for 40. And we also saw, who else? Shamsi, the leg spinner, getting 2 for 24 from his 4. Right, so shout out to the bowlers there. So Guyana Amazon Warriors, I think they're up again later on tonight. So you know how it go, my people. They are the team from the region. So obviously, well, not obviously we are, because I don't know about other people, but that's the team that I am supporting, right? Gonna have to try and pay attention to the league. We're gonna be difficult with West Indies playing, but it's Global Super League. We have teams from all over the place taking part. But obviously, Guyana Amazon Warriors, they are the ones representing the region. So that's the team that I am going with. So I'm hoping that, they can pull off a win later on tonight. All right, moving on. Let's talk England versus India. So this game is going pretty well, my viewers and subscribers. England versus India at the end of today's play. England, they were bowled out for 387. India finishing off the day on 145 for 3. Yes, my people, at the end of day 2. Let me just quickly remind you of England's batting. Joe Root bringing up another century. I think that is probably his 8th or so century at Lords. Name on the honors board again. So England 387. Joe Root 104 off 119. Jamie Smith continuing his good run of form. 51 from 56. Ben Stokes, the captain, 44 from 110. Earlier, Ollie Pope had scored 44, right? Braden Cars, he got 56 from 83. So the tail wagged a little bit there. Bowling for India, Jasprit Bumrah, 5 for 74 from his 27 overs. Back in the team and back amongst the wickets. Mohammad Siraj, 2 for 85. Nitish Kumar Reddy, he picked up the first 2 wickets on day 1. He didn't add to those. He got 2 for 62. And Ravindra Jadeja, he got 1 for 29. Now, when it was time for India to bat, my people, Jaiswal, he has been doing very well for India, getting them off to starts and stuff. But Jaffa Archer, he made a return, my people, and he produced some good deliveries, right? One of which basically squared up Jaiswal and, took the edge. Harry Brook took a very good catch and he was removed for 13. Didn't take Jaffa Archer too long to bowl the fastest ball of the series so far, I was looking at the game this morning and I was saying to myself that it's good to have him back, It's good to see him back playing Test cricket. I made a post on YouTube here, just a little photo of him, and I see people start commenting. I know the usual comment, oh, he should have played for Barbados, should have this, he should have that, should have played for West Indies. At the end of the day, people will do what they have to do for their own career, right? But it's good to see him back and playing Test cricket. KL Rahul, 53 not out. Near, he got 40. Shubman Gill, the captain, no big score this time around, 16 from 44. Pant is there on 19. Good to see that he's batting on day 1. He actually got hit behind, he got hit on the finger when he was keeping, and he had to leave the field. So it's good to see that he's up and running. So he's there on 19. So India 145 for 3, and they are trailing by 242 runs at the end of day 2. The wickets so far for England, Chris Wokes 1 for 56, Jaffa Archer 1 for 22 from 10, Wokes bowled 13 overs, and Ben Stokes 1 for 16 from his 6 overs. All right, so that is it where that is concerned. Just before we go, a little bit pink ball cricket. We see where Mitchell Starc, he did an interview. I'm taking this from the MSN website, and he was talking about, playing in his 100 tests, saying that he's happy, but it feels really strange playing with a pink ball, but, he's definitely ready for the challenge. So this is Mitchell Starc now, and I quote, "It's quite funny that I'm playing my 100th test in a pink ball game," right? He went on to say, "It's something different, but I'm looking forward to the challenge," right? He went on to talk about the Sabina, the pitch at Sabina. This is him now, and I quote again. It looks like it's probably the best of the 3 pitches we have had so far. Again, it looks like it's probably the best of the 3 pitches we have had so far, right? So he's saying that it looks as if the pitch is going to be, through, good for the bowlers, good for the batsmen. Brandon King did an interview, I think it was yesterday that I covered it, and he said the same thing, that it might be, a little for the batsmen and a little for the bowlers. He also spoke about playing with the Duke's ball. So this is him. There might be a few things going on at night with the pink Dukes. It's a new one for us as a group. I think Usman Khawaja is the only one who's played with the pink Dukes before. and it was an English Dukes ball. He said, he said the county game went for a day and a half, right? So that is Mitchell Starc telling us what Usman Khawaja said, right? He played some county cricket, and he played, with the Pink Dukes ball. Game went for a day and a half. So let us see if we will make it to 2 days or 3 days using this pink ball. But hopefully, I mean, Sammy said that we have been competing well up to the first 2 days. So let us see if we can take it past 2 days in this one. Big up on yourself, my people. Bless up.